Hey, this is Jonathan with Sojourners Awake. This is the fourth and final part of Escape from Skull Island until we record the second part of the one shot. And yes, usually when I do a one shot, it ends up going long and it turns into a two shot. I guess I can't help myself. I love telling stories. Thanks again for listening to Sojourners Awake. Please follow along with other stories going on. If you want to check out season 3, you might find out what happens to the cast in Crypts of Azaroom. Or maybe you would want to check out Sunday in Avernus, a level 1 through 20 campaign that we did on Sunday nights, which we are concluding now in Season 2. Season 1 is just some old stuff I did a while back, part of the Sunday in Avernus crew. And the audio wasn't so great, but I've learned a couple things along the way. You can see how far I've come. If you have any ideas for campaigns, you can visit my blog at www.sojournersawake.com and leave me a comment on one of my blogs. Thanks. And for now, our story continues. The tunnel is black and dark. Quickly you find yourself out of earshot from the yelling and the cursing and the screaming. Deeper and deeper you descend, that the ground is hard and volcanic. The smell of ash and sulfur begin to fill up your nostrils. The air becomes tight and hot as you descend deeper and deeper into the volcano.
When we first got to where it perceived to be safe, I would like to turn to Vladimir and just be like, so, you know all those mean things I said to you? I really didn't mean them.
You know those mean
Sorry.
things I said to you, I meant them though.
You're not very nice. Please don't blow me up.
How old are you, by the way, Drow?
18.
How?
18. 1-8.
You're not touched by Lolth?
Who? Oh, no, Spider Queen lady. Nope. Never heard of her. Not till I left home, and everyone told me, oh, you're the child of Lolth. Yeah, no. Never been to the Underdark. Don't know anything about it.
Screamed at the pirates.
It worked.
I did. Well done.
Everyone else is afraid of her.
It is a fact. Well, you're not half bad, though. It's hard for me to say. Well done. I'm impressed.
You. That wasn't so hard.
It was, but I am.
It looked pretty grueling.
Cass, we made a new friend.
Friend is a strong word.
Anyone who doesn't try to blow me up is a friend to me.
His acquaintance.
No, seriously, I didn't. When you said you were gonna blow everyone up, I didn't believe you. That was terrifying. Please don't. And
Yeah,
there's
I
volcanic
definitely thought
glass
that was
over
wrong.
our head. Please don't. Please don't.
Oh, there is.
Each of your packs lie faithfully at your side.
Yeah, definitely gearing up.
Yeah, I'm throwing on my armor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm armoring up.
Also, a quick question. I have a steel defender. I don't know how it would fit in my pack.
Well, you are the artificer, so how does this appear?
I guess.
And keep in mind, all around you is a snake-like tunnel, as if you were in the intestines of the earth. All around you is black, sharp rock. The air is thick with gas, heated rock. The smell of sulfur greets your nostrils, and you present the steel defender.
So my steel defender is going to kind of come like in a cube, I suppose. And when I activate it, it's going to slowly turn into like a small little bear.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love this.
Folks, I'd like you guys to meet Riptide, my friend. I don't rely on gods. I rely on what I can create.
Point at you.
And at the mention of
Now-
gods, each of you are reminded that Levistus, the devil lord, Sekola, the demigod of the Sahuagin, Coralon, have all been mentioned, and even Lolth, the Spider Queen, in passing. During this time where each of you has found a firm place to put your back, you all have a brief moment where, besides being kidnapped, you are now free. As sojourners and comrades, you have a moment together to catch your breath.
Short rest.
It's like a short
Yeah.
rest. Yeah. Find a little hidden cove or indentation in the hall or in the tunnels, and I'd like to take a breather. Short rest.
I'm gonna ask Riptide to keep watch and let me know. Wake us if anything comes through the hall. I'm also
Riptide
gonna,
looks to the left, and the Riptide looks to the right.
and I'm gonna also. Actually, so I wasn't sure. Can I start with infusions already, or
If anything had been infused already, it would still be infused.
okay? Yeah, that's what I meant. Like just in general, because I chose armor of magical strength. I chose all the 4 infusions that I wanted.
Mhm.
Two of them are for my armor. So one of them is armor of magical strength. The other one was enhanced defense. Didn't mention it before because I didn't want to slow things down. But my weapon was the my short bow. I turned into enhanced weapon. And I looks like I didn't pick a 4th one. Maybe I was actually going to share that one. Yeah, so I think just those 3.
Ellie, you have a positive smell despite your circumstance, an aroma that brings you positivity. What is it?
I have an aroma that brings me positivity.
Besides this situation and setting that you're in, you smell something that brings you gladness.
It's the salt air without the stink of death in it. The pure breeze of the wind over the ocean that you just get just inside the cave before we've gone too far in.
Indeed, you are close to the ocean. And Vladimir, you hear something break the silence that brings you comfort, peace, positivity. What is that?
The sound of oh my gosh, sound of water drips. No, that wouldn't be here.
Is it though?
Oh no. I'm thinking more of me. Maybe the sound of my oh no, I can't even do a whetstone for a blunt weapon. The sound of silence.
Vladimir, comforted by the finally silence, his own stamina and presence. However, Caspian, you have a very negative taste. The sense in your mouth, the sense in your body is distasteful. What would that be?
I think it's the smell. I'm like hyper aware of the smell that you referenced earlier, and it's very distracting for me.
Hmm. And as you mentioned, it is distracting, and not only distracting, but as you linger here longer, indeed taking your rest, as you mentioned, the smell becomes harsher and harsher, and you know as you delve deeper into the mountains, you will be forced to have it battle your senses. So each of you make a constitution saving throw. Low number, loser.
I'm a loser. I got a 7.
7 is the number.
Oh, I got
22.
22. And for Caspian?
8 plus 5 is 13.
Vladimir, this ash begins to fill up your lungs as you contemplate the silence. It begins to poison and weaken you, and you indeed take the poisoned condition, but you have a choice. How do you make that choice? Linger here in the safety of the salt air? Press on in this volcanic temple?
I press on and cast Unpoisoned.
You cast Unpoisoned?
No. I'm poisoned.
Yes, you're poisoned condition.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
I'll just cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
And as you press on after taking that rest, how does this look and to what do we see? Considering that you bounce back so quickly.
Just imagine him just like, good.
Thunder wave!
Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry. Keep going. Said
I
you wanted
do what-
levity.
I hack up a lung for a few seconds before realizing that the sulfur is just hitting me harder than I thought it would, and I pray to Corlin, and I cast Lesser Restoration on myself, thanking him.
And we hear the echoes of an elf thanking Corlin for the harrowing adventure that they've been through so far. As you press on through this volcanic rock and tunnel, you find that it's peppered with rocky climbs, steam vents, and the rushing sound of lava rivers.
So we did take a short rest.
Mhm.
So I can get some health points back.
Yes.
Okay, I rolled 2 of my die. Just in case.
And so for now, the story concludes. This is Jonathan with Sojourners Awake. Thanks for listening to the 4th part of Escape from Skull Island. As soon as we get the gang together and record again, you'll find out what happens to Vladimir, Ellie, and Caspian as they indeed escape from Skull Island. May your story continue. Thank you to Tabletop Audio for their wonderful background music and ambiance. Visit them at www.tabletopaudio.com.